Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Me, I'm 8 here. Today we're doing our match preview. Match day 5 out of 6 in the Champions League group stage. Celtic are heading over to Paris, and yes, we're about to take on PSG for the second time in the Champions League this year. It's flew by. The Champions League has flew by so far for us. It only seems like yesterday we were sitting there ready reacting to the draw. But we're finally here. We're at one of the games that was always going to be quite concerning, and I'm going to change my tune slightly. I remember the last match preview, not the last, sorry, a couple of match previews ago, it was heading into the Allianz. I said on this channel, the game I was dreading the most, I was not looking forward to the most, the game that I was dreading was Allianz away from home to Bayern Munich. I changed my tune. This is now the game I'm most frightened for. I feel like this could be potentially very, very damaging. And really, the scenario, the mindset I'm heading into this is hope for the best. Really, and what is the best? What is the best that we could get from this? What is the best from Celtic? Because let's deal with the harsh reality. We always like to say, oh, maybe we could go over and nick a point. This is where the reality sets in. Is it right to have that attitude? Right, let's go for the point. Are we really going to go over there and get a point? Let's be honest with ourselves. I think the main question is, can we go over there and keep our dignity intact? If we lose at the end of the day, it's not drastic. But we know what they done to us at Parkhead not long ago. A couple of months ago. They come to Parkhead, you know, everybody, the minute the game kicks off, we're all in high spirit, and then bang. 5-0. And it's not nice. It's our biggest ever home defeat in the Champions League group stage. A 5-0 loss to PSG. And you know, there's always those two sides to it. There's a side to you go, it's PSG, what can we really do? But there's a side to it's like, come on to fuck. We should be doing a bit better than that. And you never know what side to lean more towards, because part of you wants to sympathise and be, you know, a bit cuddly about it and saying that's PSG, look at the money they've spent. But at the same time, you know, you want to see us do a little bit better, put more of a fight. And that night at Parkhead, sadly, we didn't put up much of a fight. The fight was very one-sided, and PSG ended up smashing us in front of us, in front of 55,000 of us. It wasn't a pleasant sight, and we could really be seeing something worse this Wednesday night. That's not an unobvious thing for me to point out. It's not the most ludicrous statement you'll hear in the world. Probably the most ludicrous thing would be saying that Celtic have a chance of winning, because at the end of the day, there is no chance of us winning. If we did win, it would be a godsend, it would be a miracle, end of story. The chance isn't there of us winning. If there is that chance, it's 0.01%. And I don't like coming on YouTube. I don't like coming on talking about Celtic and being extremely negative. I don't like doing it. I don't like coming on here and saying, we have no chance, we're useless, we're out of our depths. I don't like doing it. I like being a fairly positive person. If you've gathered anything from watching my match previews over the past year or so, I'm always positive. I always like to be positive. I like to say there's that slight chance. But it's just the fact we've got to be brutally harsh and brutally honest on ourselves. Because that team is unbelievable. Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani, outstanding. Just those three alone is enough to do damage to 11 Celtic players on the park. Along with the fact that, you know, we've got those defensive issues and injuries and such, it's not a good combination. It's really not. Will we have a full strength team? That's the question. What centre halves are even fit for this game? There's a lot of things that go about this that makes it a very, very questionable game for Celtic, and PSG will be licking their lips at the sight of, you know, we've already, you know, topped the group basically. Let's go. You know, they need to go over to the Allianz and win again, but they're already, you know, on head-to-head, they're already 3 goals up against Bayern, so really they're licking their lips, want to put more damage on, just increase that goal difference, and they really could. They have and I don't imagine Unai Emery is going to send out his team to sit back and be a bit more, you know, subtle about their style. I don't think he's going to say, right, don't harm Celtic. I can see him saying, go for it, score as many goals as possible, get Bayern Munich ready for us in match day 6. Make Bayern Munich scared, make them nervy. We've already beat them 3-0, we want to do more, and really Celtic is a help to build up for that, to build some steam. It's one of those games that's incredibly difficult for Celtic, because there's no way we can play to make this game better for ourselves. There's 2 ways we could go about it. We can sit back, defend, invite the pressure, they're going to score about 5 goals. We can go out, play our normal game, play like we did against Bayern Munich at home, try and attack, leave ourselves weary at the back at times, and probably concede 5 goals. There's really no middle ground for Celtic here. We try and sit back, as I said, it's going to go wrong, I think, and if we try and go for it, we're going to go wrong. It's really just luck of, you know, strong defensive performances. Really strong defensive performances are needed. It's one of those nights, and I want to avoid embarrassment at all costs. And it's typically annoying because, you know, we're going to, if we do get scanted at 4-5, 6-0, something like that, you know, we went to the new camp last year and got beat 7-0. If something like that was to happen again, I can already picture, you know, Facebook, both Rangers fans, both those English glory hunting fans, not all English people, you know, saying the same things about Celtic being absolutely shit. Not all Rangers fans either. I can see it already when the fact is, it's PSG. In reality, it's a result that you've got to expect, and it's a result they're going to hand out to the majority of football teams on the planet at the minute, because they are worlds apart, money-wise, talent-wise, from many teams, and are arguably the favourites in the whole competition. So, very difficult game for Celtic on Wednesday. How would I set up tactically? I do not have a clue. As I said, no middle ground. It's really stroke of luck. If we get a goal, we get a goal. If we don't concede a goal, we don't concede a goal. It's all coming down to luck for me. There is no tactically set plan in my eyes. Obviously, Brendan Rodgers is the manager. He will have a plan in mind. He will be training the team all week to have this plan drilled into them. What that plan is going to be, I do not know, and I could not predict it, because honestly, I have no idea how we are going to play it on Wednesday night. I'm just hoping for the best. If we get a point, then knobs out, I suppose. I'm about to drink some coke, but I'll put it down as a professional. My team for Wednesday night, that's the question. I still don't even know what defenders are 100% fit. So you've got, you know, Craig Gordon's in goals. Absolutely, of course. Craig Gordon is in goals. Moussa Dembele up front without a question. You've got to play Forrest out on the right. Roberts is injured. Sinclair on the left, of course. Brown has got to start, of course. Armstrong starting for me. McGregor is also starting for me. Against Bayern Munich, I think I said Rogic to start. This time I'm changing, and I'm going to say McGregor has to start. Left back, obviously Tierney. Right back, Lustig. And then the centre halves. But yeah, I suppose... And I don't know if Simunovic is fit. I don't know if Sviatchenko's fit. Is it going to be Baton? There's a chance it could be Baton. If he's fit, I say Simunovic, but I don't know if he is. So maybe it is Baton. That is the team you've got to play. Basically no changes from the team we've been playing the last couple of games. But at the end of the day, the team has been working. They've been playing. And you've got to take recent form into this. Celtic against Ross County the weekend. I wouldn't say we necessarily struggled. Ross County went out and they played a very good plan. They've played a very good team. Realistically, what Ross County done against us is what we need to do against PSG, but we're talking about a completely different box of frogs with the PSG quality of players. Not going to be as simple as for Celtic to do what Ross County done, and my voice is starting to leave me. It's not going to be as simple. Ideally, we could set up like how Ross County did and hold out for as long as possible, but at the end of the day, with the players that PSG have got, the best in the world, the very top of the, you know, the pyramid of football, these players, you know, they know how to score against any sort of defensive team, whether you're managed by Tony Pulis, Brendan Rodgers, by Pedro Caixinha, Alec Ferguson. They're going to be able to score no matter how much you try and hold back and hold on. They're going to score at the end of the day. So that'd be my team. And we'll see how it goes. My score prediction. How nice do I be here? That's the question. How nice am I going to be with my score prediction? Do I just say 3-0, 4-0, 5-0? What do I say? I'm going to say 4-1. Celtic are going to score a lucky goal. I'm confident we can maybe go for a goal. We couldn't score at the Allianz, of course. What hope does that make us have in Paris? I don't know. It's the wild world of Ryan, and I'm predicting we're scoring a goal, so we get over it. 4-1. Mbappe will score, Neymar will score a hat-trick. And for us, Stuart Armstrong will somehow whack one in. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Let me know your prediction. The cold is killing me. So I'm going to hurry up and go before my voice completely goes. And I'll see you all next time.